Hello everybody, happy Sunday, December 18th, 2022. It's Nicoleyoke Day. I won't be able to post to YouTube for 2 weeks, but I'm going to try to upload this to my Google Drive and then post a link to it. That's the best I can do for now. I hope you guys are seeing my last two links. They're not posted at YouTube because it's called Music of the Night Media Swamp Stock Tutorials 1 through 11, and I had a feeling 10 and definitely 11 would get me suspended from YouTube, but they're allowing me to post comments still, and I'm not sure I'm going to allow to do links anymore after this. But yeah, we're going to try to post this up. A lot of excitement this week. I found out there's like all this TMZ. I don't know. I didn't look into it too much. I'm so busy doing this stuff. I might have a restraining order against me. I don't know. I don't know why they would have one against me without me being served one. So as far as I'm concerned, legally, I don't have a restraining order against me yet. It wouldn't surprise me if they have either a secret arrest warrant, a secret restraining order that I don't know about, because we live in Nazi world now, and that's how I was arrested several times in the past. I don't know what they're doing. They probably went to the judge and claimed all sorts of lies, and then claimed like, this is how my kids were taken from me. They can't find me. I don't know. You can't find me. If you see one of the pictures, I looked really briefly on TMZ, I didn't even read through too much, and I'm not sure when it was originally posted, but it looked just like this. It's Nicole from Target. And they're going, I don't know who that is. I don't know. I mean, my phone I am being tracked on my phone by probably, I'm gonna guess, over 200 different government entities and corporations and whatever. And I'm not hiding from anybody. I don't have any kind of special security. I tell you where I am at all times. And then my name is so unique. My first name, I don't go by that. I don't know what, but it's so unique that all you have to do is Google that alone and nothing else. And I think my website comes up with my married name, my last name, and on the banner it says likely at Target, because that's where I work, and I've been living at Target because I work 50 to 60 hours a week now, including this week. I'm not gonna, but anyway, I mean, I just don't get it. So I'm just letting you know this could be my last posting, because I'll talk to you from jail, or once they get me in jail this time, they're not gonna let me out. It doesn't matter if it's a traffic violation. I mean, so anyway, see you, whatever, it doesn't matter. If the dead people want me to go to jail, I go to jail. And if the dead people don't want me to go to jail, I won't go to jail. And if they're ambiguous, then so am I don't know, whatever. So I had a dream last night, and one thing that happened, I believe, I was watching my YouTube posts, and all of a sudden one of them got like 100 and something, which I only get 5 or 6 on all of them. And I couldn't believe that happened, and I was all excited because I thought I was finally getting traction. After 30 years of fighting all this stuff, and I'm getting traction, but I'm not. It was just this TMZ stuff. But anyway, I hope it got some attention. I'm not trying to get that attention, that kind of attention that way. But if it brought somebody into the fold, great. But anyway, But I rewatched that one to see the one Music of the Night that has the most hits and the one that came up. And it's called Music of the Night Media Swamp Stock Tutorial Part 7. Look it up if you're interested. And that, if I'm going to recommend any video of mine to watch out of all the videos, it's that one. It's the great Dred fraud of 1859. So 1857, I don't even remember. But that's what it's all about, everybody. So if you don't hear from me again, take down the 16th Amendment. That's all. Okay, and okay, so that's the gist of everything I'm doing. Let's do that. That's the first thing that needs to go. Vote Trump if you want to do that the fastest and easiest, because that's what he's been doing too for 20 or 30 years. He's been kind of preparing for this role right now, and me too. So let's just get on with this, and we'll see how this goes. So I had a dream last night. Oh, I rewatched part of this video I'm telling you about, and I want to see what everybody's looking at. And at one point, I said when I tried to publish this, I don't mention the fraudsters, the fraud committed against the Supreme Court. I just call them fraudsters, but I don't mention specifically who they are. But in the video, I said they're gay Nazi assholes, and then I said that's going to come up. It's not in the paper, but if you don't know me by now, you will never know me. In other words, I've been saying this for 30 years, these problems and things, and so I thought I would do if you don't know me by now for today's Nicoleyoke. The thing is, Kelly-Yoke'd this one. If you're having, any issues, when she Kelly-Yoke'd this in October, whatever issues, I don't want to Nicoleyoke it. There's no issues in that regard. With my boo, there's no issues on there. They were resolved in October with that Nicoleyoke if we had any problems in that regard. So this one I was going to do that, but I wanted to change it, and I changed it up. So it's going to be a Nicoleyoke classic, but it's going to be If You Don't Read Me By Now. If You Don't Read Me By Now. And it's by Simply Red. It's to the tune of Simply Red. I just changed a few words around, and it had to do with a dream I had last night where it was actually Pink was kind of feeling insecure and shivering and cold, and I needed to protect her, so I said, here, she's in the corner, and I put a big blanket on her and covered her and said, okay, shh, let's just calm down and we're gonna settle, because she was upset about something and very afraid. And then I hugged her and she started purring. Okay, so I said in my mind, that's interesting. She can purr. Pink can purr in my mind. And when I woke up, I thought that was interesting. I thought I would joke about it today and say, hey everybody, I have news for you. Pink has a superpower. She could purr like a cat. It was my cat who's with me. I was holding my cat, and that's how the dream goes. And I was going to joke about it, but I'm not going to joke about it. I'm going to be very serious, because I think especially female singers, and I was defending Britney Spears I was on trial in 2008, January 2008, criminal against me, I was battling against going up the river for 5 years or something, and more lies and whatever it is, and that all came out, and I was acquitted of everything. But the whole time I was on the stand, I was defending Britney Spears against the family court, and I still do it to this day. So all the female celebrities, I'll defend all of them against the gay Nazi assholes, because that's all there is to it, and that's what So I'm a better security, whatever the security, this security that. So right now, they are probably a bit scared, but I'll tell you what, you shouldn't be scared of outside people or anything like that. The security people always tell you that. That you got to be afraid. What you have to be afraid of is an inside job, and you have to be afraid of and not trust security people who tell you the threat is from the outside. Okay, so that's what I'm just trying to tell you this. If you're afraid for your life, as you should be, because every celebrity death that's happened over the last 2 years, I am absolutely attributing that just firsthand, assuming that they were all murders, they were all inside jobs. And that includes the latest one. I didn't even mention it. I just said assume all celebrity or well-known or news or anybody, and that includes Betty White, especially Betty White, because when they're that old, nobody suspects it. But that was the most obvious. They did that on, I think it was just before the new year, just so she couldn't reach 100, and it was to send a message to various people saying, we have access to you and we'll kill you. And so Stitch, absolutely, that was a murder. Okay, so Hollywood should be running scared, and I don't want to joke about it. If I got some kind of a message that Pink is afraid, which she should be, because the first thing that happened during the COVID pandemic, I could say that here because I'm going to post it in a link instead of to YouTube, so screw YouTube. But the fake pandemic was they tried to kill off some young kids of celebrities. They tried to kill off Kelly Clarkson's son, okay, and they tried to kill off Pink's son, 4-year-old son. They were sick just before the actual COVID came through. They were sick, and if they had died, they would have said it was due to COVID to start this huge panic. They weren't able to kill him, even with a very lethal, and it was an inside person who got it to both of these people. Okay, so I'm telling you, if you have a danger or you're having security issues and you're fearful right now and you're in Hollywood, it's going to be an inside job. And 99% of celebrity deaths are inside jobs. And I'm going to say 99% of these accidents, like plane accidents, all these country stars dying of plane accidents, those are not accidents, okay, period, including Reba's entire band and all these things. They're not accidents. I'm going to assume they're not, and then you get these stupid people investigating who don't know shit because, men are just okay, so if you don't read me by now, you don't know this. And the lyric is, if you don't read me by now, I can never help you. So read what you can that I have. But I'm going to try to sum it up really fast right now. 10 minutes, because I'm in the bathroom, it's going to take. So, number one, if you're fearful for your own life, it's going to be probably an inside job. And if you're worried about security, don't trust any security person who's telling you it's going to be, he's trying to protect you from outside people. Okay, and don't trust any, and most of them are non-gay dumbass morons, meaning they'll do whatever gay Nazis tell them to do. Okay, so here's one thing. I'm just going to go through very quickly. Ask anybody who hired them or recommended them or ask them themselves if show them Bill Gates, show them Mark Zuckerberg, show them like Lindsey Graham, who's in the Senate. Any one of these, a video of them, and say, do you think this person is gay or could be gay? And if they say, oh no, or they don't know, do not trust that person. Because, don't trust them if they're gay. But if they're a non-gay dumbass moron, they are almost more dangerous than the gay Nazi asshole. Sorry. And if you don't read me by now, sorry, if you want to say, the other thing is, if it's a woman, there's a woman version of this. And if you talk about gays to her and say, don't gay men dislike women? And if she says this, if she says, yeah, gay men, they probably they don't like women very much, but they like me. If she says that, she's the female version of a non-gay dumbass moron. Not that they're bad people, they just can't be trusted with your life, okay? So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm trying to help you out, but I don't care because I'm trying to help out everybody, not just you personally. Okay, except, maybe my boo and her family, because she's in a similar situation that I was in a long time ago, and also just because it's been like this for a long time. So another thing is, if they show this video and say that I'm crazy or whatever as examples of me being crazy, don't trust that person. I don't know what else to tell you. So, we're in war. I don't have time to go through and spoon feed you. You're just gonna have to read what I've been doing online. If you could find anything, I'm just available everywhere. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you. So I'll probably be in jail by this time next week. So this is just letting you know. And if not, then we'll keep Nicoleyoke. Another thing is, I'm not sure I'll be able to post this anymore because it seems like YouTube. I've been suspended, but they're also not letting me post any links to media. So we'll try it. So these are a few key things you could do to try to help yourself. Also, there was a name of a person that came up in all these TMZ articles concerning me. It's like a security guy who was with Kelly for 5 years, he claims. Don't have anything to do with that person. You need to get away from him and anybody he's associated with, because that's just going to increase your chances of an inside murder. That's my opinion, and you don't have to believe me, but I can't help you otherwise. I can't help you if you don't want to read what I've been saying all along, okay? And it's just my opinion. What do I know, right? So, I don't mean to make light of this, but it is a little bit light and a little bit not, but I just wanted to take it seriously if you are a celebrity who's in fear of their life, which you should be. Because it's the gay Nazi assholes. They're imploding. They ran out of money, and now they're looking for money anywhere they can get it. It's going to be a murder and a scam, and the court system isn't going to protect your will. Okay, the family court, the biggest slime hole parts of family court are of all the court system is family court and probate court. Okay, go look up a case I did called Rose versus Davies, and you don't have my name anywhere near it, but you have my signature all over it because I'm talking about the 16th Amendment, and it was brilliant. But it got nowhere because she filed it as a pro se person, and then after 2 years of this, she finally said, okay, we're going to hire an attorney, and then he just copied everything I said, and then she won like $800,000. Her house she finally got her house back up in Oakland. But it's just the system, and I knew the probate court, that it was very corrupt the whole time. it's just as bad as the family court. And I was glad that was my first case. I didn't get paid for it, but it's just, if you want me to talk about that, I'll come talk to you forever about what I experienced during that. But there's no way an airtight will is going to save your money if they're murdering you and coming after your money somehow. All right? We're in Nazi land. You have to pretend like this is Nazi Germany and you want to get out, but you can't, because there is no America. We are America. So this is it. The buck stops here. Okay, we're coming to a head. There's no way you could pay all your money to get out of the country, to flee somewhere else, to get away from Hitler. We're here. You have to turn around and do something. Okay, if you want to protect yourself, go ahead. I'm not interested in protecting you as a single person. I'm trying to protect everybody in the next generation and all that stuff, okay? I'm not interested in single people. I'm not interested. If you want to send me a clip of somebody and say, is this person gay? I'll do it for free. But I need a YouTube clip, or I need a video of them talking. Preferably in a controversial, like with an interview that is controversial, like they need to be heated a little bit and I could really tell. But if you can't tell, or if any security person can't tell that Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or like Lindsey Graham, that's a little bit tougher because Lindsey Graham has a southern accent and the gay kind of intonation is a little bit like the southern accent. But if you can't tell just from his mannerisms, then I don't know, I can't help you. Okay, so that's it. So don't trust gay people, don't trust the women who think gays can do no wrong, and don't trust anybody who says I'm crazy, and don't trust anybody having anything to do with all this garbage going on at TMZ, okay? Because it's just, don't. And that's it. So if you don't read me by now, by Simply Read, now all the postings that we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Now people, I know the difference between right and wrong. I ain't gonna do nothing to break up your happy home. Don't get so excited when I post stuff a little late at night. You know we only act like children when we argue, fuss, and fight. If you don't read me by now, I can never, never, never help you. Ooh, if you don't read me by now, I can never, never, never help you. No, I can't. Ooh. We've all got our own funny moods. I've got mine for sure, and I know you people, you've got yours too. You better trust in me like I trust in you. As long as we've been together, it should be so easy to do. I'm not singing this right. Just get yourself together. Or as I put it, get your heads out of your asses. Or we might as well say goodbye. What good is a music of the night tutorial if we can't see eye to eye? If you don't read me by now, I can never, never, never help you. No, I can't. The end. I don't know how to end it. So everything's going to be okay, everybody. This is going on 18 minutes. Oh, crap. Well, okay, whatever. I'll try it. I don't think YouTube's going to let me post it. They're not letting me post anything. Well, we'll see. I mean, they're not letting me post links anymore, but at least if it's out there, find it. Even if I can't get this posted, find it. If you're interested in the truth, you'll find me, because if not, then good luck. Good luck hiring all. Good luck. I don't know what else to tell you. Everything's gonna be okay, no matter what happens. Okay? Because the reason I'm saying that is because the future is bright, even if I'm not gonna be here. Okay? Or even if whatever happens to me, the future is bright for the next generation. So everything's gonna be okay. All right? As far as I'm concerned. Now, if you have a different goal in mind, then maybe it's not going to be okay for you. But if that is your goal, is, the future is going to be bright, it will be. If that's your goal, you can get it here faster or not, but everything's going to be okay either way. All right? Hang in there if you're worried. And Godspeed to everybody coming out the other end in one piece. That's PEACE. And now it's PIECE. All right? Okay, so that's it. That's it. Bye. We'll talk to you, I hope, on Wednesday.